Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to Dungeon Academy, episode 50. The 50th episode of Dungeon Academy.
Have everyone together!
Big 5-0.
Everybody is here.
Yay!
A tremendous occasion indeed.
The party times 10.
Woo!
So,
Are we level 10?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Collectively, we're level 50.
yeah.
By episode 100, we'll be level.
Level 100, Sean. That's where we're at.
100.
We want to be level 100.
So, let's see. Where do we start? The group is trying to get the pieces of the Rod of Seven Parts. They have 4. The 5th one was in the city of Sigil. So they tracked it to Shemeshka the Marauder. And so last time, it's in this infernal puzzle box. So the group, with the aid of their buddy, Strahd von Zarevich, the vampire, stole it from her, and they have the box.
This is all new information, just because I haven't been here.
Go on.
You stole it from Shemeshka, and you ran through the streets of Sigil, and you went back through the portal that takes you to your ships, which are in wild space, in a crystal sphere called Heart Space. And so, and there, your crew is on the ship, and you've got your dragon ship, and then there's also some other ships. There's a Night Wolf that belongs to Winthrop. There's a Nautiloid that belongs to Bravesweet. And there's a Wasp that belongs to Lillian. I, for some reason, don't have a ship for Seraphine written down.
I had one. I can't remember which one I had.
Alright. There's a ship.
I'll go back and check.
Seraphine. Oh, wait, that's right. Bravesweet, you actually have the small jammer.
I do. Because I got one.
To the penguins to go start a.
Yes. They had all those leotards.
Twin fleets.
Yeah, they had the leotards, unitards, workout gear, yoga pants, hoodies, light warmers.
Oh, hippie penguins?
Tiger striped pants.
Oh no, their capital is penguin.
Sunglasses with
Capitalism.
wines. Yeah.
Capitalism.
Wham! Jazzercise penguin.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, and a couple episodes ago, the Lady of Pain kind of intervened while the group was having a fight with spider fiends of the Queen of Chaos in the streets of Sigil. And the Lady of Pain... Ooh, thank you very much for the
Thank you,
for the bits.
Thank you.
Frost.
Awesome. Thank you, Frost. It looks weird on this. It's all the little... All right, and so, gosh, where should we start? Winthrop is in the mazes.
Fits into the cup right now.
Yeah.
Woo!
Nice.
I guess we should start with Winthrop. So, Winthrop,
Yeah.
the group was fighting the Lady of Pain, and she looked at you, and you just disappeared and appeared in this, like, circular maze made of metal that's rusted, and it's blue and copper, and it's covered in vines, razor vines. You know, the vines have, like, little razor blades on them.
Right.
And you're there, and you're not hungry, you're not tired, and I don't think you have to go to the bathroom in the mazes either, so...
Cool.
Nice.
Certain advantages to being in the mazes.
You can just
Currently
live
in
out
dog
the rest of
form.
your life here.
I am just confused as all get out. Could I, like, try to figure out where I am?
Sure.
Because do I even know what this could possibly be?
I don't know. Like, I don't know, investigation or something.
Let's see. It's my investigation.
Or I guess history if you want to know, if you
Oh.
know about this place.
Oh, that's not. It's the same. So I just need to get a d20. Hold on. Whee. Oh, that's not too bad. 18.
Okay, you know that you picked up at some point that the Lady of Pain is a godlike entity that rules the city of Sigil. And if she looks at you, she can cut you, or she can just send you to the mazes where you're just in the mazes forever.
Cool.
Although people seem to get out a lot.
Need to make better mazes. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's happened at least 5 times in my campaign. So
I guess knowing this, I would start trying to figure out a way out of a maze.
all right. So during the time when the group's doing all their stuff in Sigil, you're wandering the mazes looking for a way out, and eventually you come upon, like, you see behind some razor vines like a tall mirror, and there's like filigree on it that shows ravens and like an image of the Raven Queen.
Okay. So it looks like. Sorry, I missed the beginning part. I heard ravens and Raven Queen.
The mirror just has carvings of ravens and the Raven Queen on it.
So it's a mirror.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm gonna go up to the mirror and put my hand on it like this.
Whoa!
Thank you. Jeez, Lord Arctic Frost.
Woo!
Right.
Oh,
Somebody.
thank you,
Came up with 2,000 bits. That's amazing.
Jeez.
2,000. So that's 2 natural 20s. All right.
Jeez.
Mm.
Thank you, Frost. That's awesome. Frost, do you have any?
Okay.
I don't want to say. I mean, you could give one to me. Just saying. You want to get? I mean, do you have any preference here on? Should I roll twice for them, or do you want to do anything like that? So, all right. So, Winthrop, there's a mirror, and what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go up to it and just put my hand on it like this.
Oh, all right. You
Yeah.
touch it, and suddenly, instead of your reflection, you see an image into a large hall, and you can tell. You can sense that it's somewhere in the Shadowfell. There's this room full of stone ravens mounted on the wall with names carved on them. The ravens are all different shapes and sizes. And in the room, you also see a chained coffin in one spot. In the room is this 20-foot tall undead entity. It looks like the Sorrowsworn, which
Oh.
I use the 4th edition Sorrowsworn in my game. So you're from the Shadowfell, so you know that Sorrowsworn are agents of the Raven Queen. They're like undead-looking, kind of freaky Tim Burton humanoids with huge bat wings, and their main job is to help guide souls that shoot through the Shadowfell to where they're supposed to go. Like if the souls that kind of hover over the Raven Queen's palace, they fly up, they grab them, and they bring them to the Raven Queen, or they kind of send them on their way. Frost says, "Why?" Okay, all right, hold on. 2d6 include myself too. Okay, so I'll roll this d6, and on a 6, I get a d20. Wouldn't that be great?
love
All right.
spread around.
So the first d20 goes to Brave Sweet. So Brave Sweet,
yeah.
natural 20 you can use anytime today or in the future. The second one goes
Write
to.
that down.
Oh wait, I should have numbered everybody. So that means it's gonna go to Seraph, the other one.
Yeah.
Hell
There
yeah.
we go.
Oh, thanks for the follow there, John the Great. I appreciate it. And thanks again, Lord Arctic Frost. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, so you look in there, and so you see this 20-foot tall, Sorrowsworn-looking creature, except it has no eyes, and it has a halo of lightning around its head.
Oh.
And you've heard of this creature before. It is the son of the Raven Queen, Vorkesis, the Master of Fate.
Oh.
You
Okay.
You see him tending to this room full of stone ravens.
So is it me seeing into the hall, or is is the mirror now a window, or?
It seems like a window, yeah.
Okay. If I take my hand off of it, not, I didn't expect that at all. If I take it off, does anything happen? Or-
Yeah, it goes back to just your reflection.
Oh, okay. This might be a clue on how to get out, but it might spit me out in the Shadowfell. Okay. I'll put my hand back on it.
Okay, and again you see, and this time Vorkesis is like tending to one of the stone ravens, and it like stops. He's blind, but he seems to sense something.
I just a very attentive. Excuse me?
It doesn't look in your direction,
Mhm.
but it kind of, looks forward and says, "Are you the one known as Winthrop Starbrook?"
Yes.
He says, Yes, good. I can use you."
Oh. What would you have me do?
Well, you are a Shatterkai, and I'm sure that you know that some Shatterkai become Sorrowsworn. Is that something? Is that something you would choose for your future? To become a Sorrowsworn, a servant of the Raven Queen, to aid the lost souls of the Shadowfell?
Have you heard about our program, young? Well, you have a bright future ahead of you, son.
Winthrop, you've also heard that the Raven Queen isn't married, but she sees this guy, Zahar, a Shatterkai, who wields the Shadowfell blade, which he got in Assault on Nightworm Fortress when I ran it like 10 years ago.
Cool.
And he leads the Raven Knights, an army of the Raven Queen. You know, Vorkesis fucking hates Zahar.
Oh.
Because you think Vorkesis' dad was a god of death named Neril. But Neril's not around anymore.
Okay.
So Vorkesis isn't cool with his stepdad, basically.
That's what I gathered. Okay. Formerly, yes. I'm unsure right now.
He grumbles to himself.
Oh.
I can sense you've collected quite a bit of emotion in your time outside the Shadowfell. I don't think the Raven Queen would approve. Nevertheless, I have collected 2 lost souls which may be of interest to you.
What?
They are the souls of your parents.
Oh.
They are here, in the Hall of Final Fate, trapped for all eternity, unless someone was to say otherwise. Why, under certain conditions, Winthrop Starbrook, I could be convinced to release them, to send them to a plane of your choosing, to live an afterlife of eternal bliss, if that is what you so desired. But I might require something of you.
What would that be?
What would that be? Do you know of Zahar, wielder of the Shadowfell blade?
Yes.
He's currently making excursions into Avernus, the top uppermost layer of the 9 hells. He is exposed. He is injured. I know that soon in the future you will be going to Avernus. If you were to come upon him in a weakened state, why, you could take care of him for me and keep the Shadowfell blade for yourself. In exchange, perhaps the souls of your parents can be sent to a more pleasing location. Unless you want them to stay here. He points to 2 stone ravens. Each one has a tear running down their cheek. And I should also remind you, at my option, I could place a soul into the chained coffin. And he points to this coffin in chains, and it's like shaking. There's someone inside like, "Ah."
Ah. Are you implying that if I don't... I the coffin.
What'd you say?
Are you implying that if I don't take you up on your offer? And I just don't finish the sentence, I trail off.
Is fate not fickle? Winthrop Starbrook. Think carefully, for your next words will determine much.
Oh.
So, I'm gonna let you think about what you wanna, if you wanna. So basically, he's offering to you become his agent, go on the path of becoming a Sorrowsworn. But in exchange, he's putting a hit out on the Raven Queen's boyfriend.
Yeah, basically I assassinated.
Yeah,
Oops.
but you get to keep the Shadowfell Blade, which is like a very powerful magic item.
Cool.
And but you would be killing Tom's character, who went through Revenge of the Giants with me way back when. And he still does art of that character. On Twitter, he actually posted one like a month ago. All right. Meanwhile, while Winthrop thinks about whether or not Winthrop wants to do that,
Does that mean that you're gonna be playing him, Tron?
I'm gonna be playing Zahar. Yeah, probably.
Alright.
Oh.
I hope someday you're gonna have to play Lily.
That'd be funny.
Well, I mean, in theory, I could just have Tom on this channel to play his own
Do it.
character.
Yes.
That's
Do
kind
it.
of the fun of,
Yeah.
So all the people I play with, they're still around. Like all the gods. Like before I started doing online shows, I emailed them and asked them, "Is it okay if I use your character?" Because they're a god. And so, in theory, I could have like Galasis, the god of magic. He could show up. He only lives like 15 miles away from me, so.
You're like, hey, come over for D&D.
I would just slide over, and he would just. Blah, blah, blah.
There's 2 in this box now, haha.
I mean, we already had that once.
Yeah, right.
Great.
All right. So meanwhile, on the dragon ship, you've got an infernal puzzle box, and inside it is apparently the 5th piece of the Rod of 7 Parts. But you're not sure how to get the box open.
Okay, well, first I'm gonna try to, do we have, resources on the ship for, magical, purposes? Like, if I'm trying to figure out how to get Winthrop out of the maze.
I know you had a workstation that you used to do the ritual to put the 2 pieces of the rod together, so I know you have some kind of...
I'll start investigating the box to see if we can figure out how to open it.
Okay.
Or, what's required.
You look at the box, it looks like it's made of metal, with blue verdigris and copper on it. And you don't see any way... Now here's the deal. This is an item from Descent into Avernus, the Infernal puzzle box. So you're pretty sure that you could try and investigate. The thing about it is, this is pretty evil contraption, and something bad might happen if you don't roll really well.
Have you heard the legend of Pandora's box?
Give me a second. Let me.
So what
It
you're
is
saying
not a
is
Hellraiser cube. It's not a Hellraiser cube.
Sure. I can.
I have, I can help with that, but, I'm just, Lily is definitely trying to figure out how to get Winthrop out of the maze. She's just not, can't, think of anything at the moment, so she's trying to, compartmentalize, because all of her friends are trapped in places for some reason or another.
Yeah. Okay, then, does anyone else want to try? I can help.
I do have, I have a +5 in investigation, so...
Strahd is looking over your shoulder. He says, Seraphine, it is best if somebody else tries.
Do you want to try?
It sounds like you just volunteered,
Well,
Strahd.
Well,
Sounds like a volunteer to
he
me.
says, well, Seraphine, if it keeps you out of danger, of course.
Okay,
Stand
then
back, everyone.
I'll cast enhance ability on him and give him Fox's Cunning, so he has advantage on intelligence checks.
All right. He is going to try to solve the infernal puzzle box with an investigation check, and he has advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna start way back.
First roll is terrible.
Oh god.
Oh, no.
Second roll is terrible.
Oh no!
A natural 2
How
and a natural
unfortunate.
6. He drops the box and holds his head and takes 42 psychic damage.
Oh,
Shit!
He staggers
no,
near the
no.
railing
are
of
you
the ship,
okay?
calling out in pain.
Are you okay?
He seems to be having flashbacks.
Oh god.
That
The
is-
wedding.
How do we
Sergei.
tell that he's having flashbacks? What does that look like?
Well, he's remembering the wedding where he killed his brother, and then Tatiana, instead of marrying him, jumped off of a frickin' jumped to her
Is his
death.
shadow reenacting it all or something?
Yes!
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it is. So you see Tatiana like, ah. You see, he goes, no.
Just in the shadow puppet style.
God.
And then he falls
It
to
feels
the
like
ground.
we almost watched a plot of Star Wars here. My goodness.
And he falls to the ground, semi-conscious.
Do you want me to try?
I have one more chance to help you if you'd like. I just don't want anyone else to get hurt like that.
I'm okay. We have to do this because otherwise everybody's doomed, right? So let's do it.
Then I'll cast Fox's Cunning on her again.
All right, you cast Fox's Cunning, and Lilia tries to figure out the box.
Nat 20, baby.
Oh! Okay, so you tap into your arcane senses, and for a moment, you see all of your allies around you and the weird colors and the keyholes in their chests. And you especially see vibrant colors coming from the Blink Dog and Seraphine, who you are now connected to, and that's how you draw your spell power.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, she connects with Good Boy to get her powers?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
So,
That's insane.
what you realize is, looking at the box, you kind of see a vision of the Lady of Pain looking at the box, and that's how it opens.
Oh shit.
That is the only way to open it.
Well, she's just gonna like holds the box and just. Well,
What do we have
we
to
have
do?
to go back to single and start some trouble.
Oh shoot.
Yay!
The only way to open the box is by having the Lady of Pain look at it, and the only way to get the Lady of Pain to come after you is if you do something really stupid and bad in Sigil. So,
We're good
Okay.
at that.
Well, then let's go back. Maybe we'll be able to talk to her and get Winthrop back.
Okay. So, you together, and you're still taking Fabio, Seeker of Rainbows, Good Boy, and Strahd with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Strahd
so.
dramatically rises to his feet. And he looks at Lily and he says, well done.
See, help?
Teamwork.
Yes. So weak. Ugh. But I won't let it stop me.
I also need to take a rest whenever we have a chance.
Seraphine, you're hurt. Perhaps we should rest.
Just tired. Well, did we take a rest in the temple?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, when I
You
was
did,
distracted by
You
the
did.
cat.
Yeah. We did
Gotcha.
that. Strahd, maybe you should stay behind. You seem like you might be not having the best.
Lilia, your kindness is ever present, but I could not live with myself if something happened to Seraphine and the rest of you while I was
And I'll
here
turn around and I'll look
selfishly recovering from my injury.
I'll look at him and I'll be like, I promise you, nothing will happen to Seraphine under my watch.
He chuckles. I believe you, my friend. But
You-
still, I would like to accompany you, if you don't mind.
All right.
I turn to Seraphine and I'm just like,
He helped us last time, and if we need to cause trouble, he's brave, sweet, and Strahd are the best chances.
My old lady ears just pick up a little bit of that. What?
We'll take him.
we're gonna go start something in Sigil. Do you want to go throw shit?
Oh yeah.
All right, so you go
Hold
back.
on.
You go back through the portal.
Yes.
Okay. So 2 things happen. First, you notice the unicorn man, Prince Buttongleam, servant of Umbra, is riding a unicorn, and he seems to be looking around. Then he spots you all, and he comes over, and he says, "Seraphine, might I talk with you for a moment in private?"
Sure. What's going on?
Strahd, like, his fists clench, but he says nothing. He pulls you over to like a building. He says, "The Zaktars have had another prophecy. You know, the Church of Umbra likes to redeem evil. And perhaps one of the great miracles you could perform, if you were to become a saint, would be to cure Strahd of his affliction."
Of being a vampire?
Yes,
Is that possible?
it can be done. We have a book called, where is it? The Donum Vitae. And it is a ritual.
In
It's-
donut?
The Donum. Donum.
How do we
Okay.
go about getting this ritual performed?
Well, I don't know all the details, but I believe it would involve either one creature giving up their soul entirely, or 7 creatures giving up pieces of their souls.
Okay, so that's a lot.
He says, Umbra has chosen you for many special tasks. You should feel honored.
Okay, I'll.
Although, even
well,
with these great honors, I'm not sure if you would be allowed into the Valley of the Unicorns. And his unicorn goes, "Rear," and it's
Yeah,
going
I'm
like,
missing out.
it's
Yes,
a
I'm
real
missing-
place. It really is. Wait
Real
a minute.
place. Wink.
To get there, you have to part a waterfall of rainbows. It's a real thing.
Lovely. I
He
love
says,
it.
"Well, if you decide to do this, the book is on your bed in the church."
Okay, I'll come get it in just a moment. We kind of have to go.
We also
Get
left
our
you
friend.
snacks.
We've got to go get our friend, but I promise I'll go check it out as soon as we're done.
All right, he pats his unicorn and says, "Let's go, friend." And like it like starts galloping off, and then the horn glows, and they both just disappear. All right, and then one of the Dabuses, the goat people who tend to the Razorvine in the city, they float up to the group, and symbols appear over their heads for you to figure out.
Yes, yeah.
Yay.
While you do that, Winthrop is in the mazes. So, Winthrop, Vorkesis, the Master of Fate, is telling you that he might be able to help your parents' souls not stay trapped in here forever if you agree to kind of be his assassin. Well, what do you think, Winthrop Starbrook? Will you live your life in obscurity, or will you reach for some greatness worthy of the recognition of my mother, the Raven Queen, goddess of death, shepherd of all souls?
I do wish for that. However, I only have one small detail that I need clearing. If you want me to get rid of a god who is the, let's say, friend of the Raven Queen herself.
Zahar is no god. He's just a Shatterkai with a sword who has duped my mother. Split her attention.
My point being, putting all emotion aside,
Why, even now they might be spending time in the... I'm sorry.
this is my point. If I kill this Shadarkai, as you want me so to do, isn't that counter to the path that you put me on in becoming a Sorrowsworn servant of the Raven Queen? I just need clarification.
Well, I can't say too
If
much.
the Raven Queen likes this one so much.
I think you will discover in your journeys Zahar's scheme, which the Raven Queen does not know about. Stealing souls from her. And once you learn that, and I don't want to say too much, then you will be doing her a great service, and she will be glad that you have rid her of this meddlesome Raven Knight.
There are many places that have been stealing souls from her. I visited a place with groves of souls trapped before they could come here to be sorted.
Yes?
Would I be able to help release them as well?
Yes.
If it's more than just my parents and it's that grove of lost souls, I can help you.
Ooh. Note that down. Very well. Vorkisis is pleased, and so he sends you a gift. And he holds out his hand, and a raven appears, and it flies through the mirror. That raven will help you escape the maze. And remember, when you are in Avernus, if and when you see Zahar, wielder of the Shadow Fellblade, he must die.
If I see him, we'll see what happens. Because if, as you say, he has the Raven Queen's favor, I do not know if I stand a chance. But I'll see what I can do.
The mirror just turns into a normal mirror.
That's fine.
And the raven starts flying through the maze.
I'll follow the raven.
Okay. So, it leads you to a wall, and it's pecking at the wall between some razor vines.
Okay. Do I even have anything that would be able to the razor vine any good? Let's see. Let's find out. Okay. Not really. I guess I'll just primal savagery my claws and try to help the raven and get rid of the razor vine.
When you're clawing the razor vine away, you also catch your hand on a little lever, a secret lever in the wall.
Oh, okay. Honestly, I think I just assumed that the raven knows what it's doing, and I pull the lever.
Oh, you pull the lever. It's a secret door. It reveals a stone room that's circular. In the center, there is a slab, and there's ambient light and motes of light hovering around. It's kind of like a candle lit room, dim lighting, if you went to Red Lobster or something like that. It's like that. And there's writing on the on the stone slab, and it is called the Dream Slab.
Dream slab.
Yep.
Do I know what that could mean?
No, but there are pillows
cool.
and blankets on it, and it looks super comfortable.
Little Red Lobster like logo on it.
Be careful of the crab salad, Rena.
Got it. I
You
just
don't
look
want to
at
get
it.
on Pluto's bad side.
I'm just
saying.
like, I'm assuming I have to dream and sleep. That's awkward. I lay down and just stare uncomfortably at the ceiling
All right,
for a
so
long time.
you watch the motes, and they kind of like are almost like hypnotizing, and eventually you fall asleep.
Cool.
You begin to dream. So you dream of Twinthrop, who is
Great.
you once grew a second head and it got cut off and put on the body of a demon, and his name is Twinthrop, and he runs around. He's an agent of the Queen of Chaos. So you see Twinthrop, he's like 10 feet tall and he's got a black body, and your blink dog, Good Boy, is there. And Twinthrop is petting your blink dog way too hard. Good Boy is making noises. Twinthrop says, "You're such a good boy. You're my friend. You'll always be my friend."
Be more gentle.
What do you do, Winthrop?
I say, be more gentle. He's not liking it. Of all people, you should know this.
Twinthrop like turns and looks at you and smiles, and says, "No, he likes it." And he like his claws are out, and he's starting to.
My claws are out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He says,
He hurts. If he hurts Good Boy, even if he doesn't mean to, he's gonna get ouched.
he says, "Brother, why don't you like me?"
You're not being good to people.
I am petting dog. He's like,
He's whining. He's
yeah,
doing
that's
ouchy sounds. You know this sound from when he gets hurt.
That's really good. He like hugs Good Boy close to him, and he doesn't seem to know his own strength, and he seems like he's starting to crush Good Boy in his grip.
Good Boy. Here, Good Boy, and I'm getting closer, and I'm prepared to if Good Boy doesn't bamf out of there, because I know he can. I'm prepared to knock him upside the head. Knock Twinthrop.
All right. Twinthrop doesn't seem to notice that he's hurting the dog because his attention is fixed on you, and he's asking you. I don't see you have the Queen of Chaos all wrong, Winthrop. She's not bad. She just wants Miska the Wolf Spider back. You're just being silly. You're all being silly, and you're all my best friends, so it makes me sad. And so now that I have the Good Boy back, I'm gonna take him with me, and you can come too.
I know chaos isn't good. Chaos is also not bad. I honestly haven't been really wanting to go on this quest. I'm doing it because of my friends are. Now, if you would unhand the dog, we can get to our own whatever we're doing.
All right. So with one hand, he really has Good Boy. He's kind of crushing Good Boy against his chest. With the other hand, he reaches out to hug you. What do you do?
That's a great question, DM. Know what? I'll probably try to get to, like, de-grapple Good Boy from Twinthrop in any way possible.
Okay. You want to do like an opposed strength check?
I guess so.
Alright.
Gonna
I got a 12.
use this one, hopefully. My strength's not bad. It's just straight strength.
Yes.
Got 14.
So you pull Good Boy away from him.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, he still has his arm out for a hug to you.
Know what? I'll let Good Boy go
Mm-hmm.
and give him a hug.
Okay. So you hear a twinkling noise, and then like you wake up and you're on the slab, and then you fall through the slab until just light. Then you appear in Sigil next to your trusty allies.
And just like, I'm on my back still, like, what?
Winthrop!
And they're trying to
Oh my god! She just jumps on top of me.
Hello.
Told you she'd make her way out.
I guess. I'm not alone.
Are you
Did
okay?
you see the flowers? Did you see the flowers and all of the circle thing and they're going around and all this stuff? Did you see all that?
Flowers? I'm sorry, I didn't see flowers. I saw vines, if that's what you're meaning.
Well, where the heck were you?
Maybe a different one. It was a circle thing. Might have been a different circle thing.
It was a circle of vines that drained my blood and then re-put the blood inside of me. And I believe we're all talking about the same rules of the universe. But that's not really here nor there. We got stuff to do.
My vines just had blades on them. What? What?
We've got a lot to talk about.
Okay.
Yeah!
Right now, we have to go find the Lady of Pain because we have a box puzzle with the 5th piece of the rod, and we gotta get her to look at it. But she almost killed me last time, so let's please be careful.
Hold on. Is there a way to get the Queen of Chaos's attention without fighting? That'd be nice.
Well, look here. The aliens giving us the symbols.
Well, yeah,
God, Brandon, you
message.
can just call people aliens. That's so rude.
What is our current goal? I was gone for a while. I don't know.
We've got the piece of the rod. We're trying to break the puzzle, but only the Lady of Pain can do it. And
Oh wait.
I just got out of the maze she put me in. I don't.
then don't look at her. Just look away.
No, well, but like,
It's her looking at me.
whatever. Like, is there? Excuse me, Mr. Davos. Can you please tell me, is there a way to have a pleasant conversation with the with the lady?
A quick word.
Alright, well, right now the Dabus is just standing there, and those symbols are appearing over its head. It's waiting.
Like the one that you showed us in the
So,
Yeah.
Did
The ones that we see currently.
did
So I
you
have to
solve?
open it
Were you able to
I
solve
want
it?
Brave to read it so badly. I have a good idea for it.
Oh no, yeah. Do you
I believe it says the lady does not tolerate.
Yep.
I'm not sure exactly what.
Devil fighting or demons?
Demons fighting in the city.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Fighting? That was an easy one.
Nice.
Yeah. Come on, Sean.
I thought the nut would.
No, we got that.
That's a weird way to say not.
I was going. The Lady of Pain. That.
Honestly, the tall bit got me.
And then I was gonna go. Tolerated demon fisticuffs.
Yeah,
city.
fisticuffs.
Yeah.
That works too.
Okay. So you
I
asked
think it just means
the
she
Dabus.
just love fisticuffing of demons, and that will get her attention.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on the
Ever.
joke I could make.
Do it.
No, this is a family-friendly show. I can't be making jokes.
Family friendly as we curse up a storm. Yeah, sure.
Okay. It's better than the joke I have.
Okay.
Let's just keep going.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Strahd says, "This plan sounds dangerous."
That's what I'm trying to. I feel like if we can have like a meeting with the lady, then we wouldn't have to fight anything in the streets. I'm just saying there are other ways of going about this. Probably. The only
Seeker-
way I've seen her appear is when you do something she doesn't like.
Hold on, let me bust out my sigil slang here. Seeker of Rainbows, with the rainbow hair, member of the Sensates. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, Scotty. Thank you very much. Dang, we're
Scotty.
getting our way towards another one. She says, listen, the idea of meeting with the Lady of Pain is barmy. It doesn't work like that. If you try to meet with the Lady of Pain, you're going to be out of touch. Any sod who were to try that would have to tumble to where she is. And she might
I
not
thought-
be anywhere.
I was certain you were going to say any sod that would try that would be barmy.
It's true.
Which I mean,
Any basher or spell slinger would be barmy to try it.
uh-huh.
The lady rarely shows up, and when she does, bad things happen. They say it's because of her that powers like demon lords and gods can't come into the city. She's powerful enough to block gods from coming here.
Oh,
Fun.
Right, but like, does she live anywhere, or is there like, you know, like a mailing list we can get her at? Like,
Mailing
where-
list.
She just appears.
Peel.
I'm assuming she's basically the only one with enough power to be here, which is to say, like a god.
we do have a friend currently in the temple. Who-
Temples are allowed though, as long as they don't get too powerful, right?
Yeah, we do have someone from earlier. He no longer serves the Queen of Chaos, but I don't know how I feel about bringing him and possibly incurring her wrath. Decimath. Or
I
we
mean-
could just cause enough chaos and try to bring her here. It's just she's very powerful.
It can't be too hard to find two demons and get them to argue.
You'd be surprised.
It's not one demon.
I mean, Twinfoot was here.
You got mazed with me. He wasn't where I was though.
No, he didn't get mazed. Did he get mazed?
Who?
The Solomith, the Barzim Rangoth, got mazed.
Yeah.
Are there
The Queen of
bodies
Chaos.
still around?
Twinthrop ended up fighting Strahd.
Yeah. Could we get Twinthrop back?
Wait, what?
Twinfoot was here. He was fighting Strahd. We were running away with Decimath, and then we went to the Temple of Umbra. Then we went to see Shemeshka.
Yeah.
She was not very nice, but very pretty.
Gorgeous.
And I think she knows it too, you know what I mean? Like, she's got that air about her. And then, a bunch of other things happened that really don't have time to go into right now.
Yeah. We really just need to find the lady so we can get this rod and go.
Hearing that Twinthrop was seen in the area, I instantly go, "Where's Good Boy?"
Oh,
He's here.
probably when you appear, the blink dog is like, when you come back from the airport.
Oh,
Their
Oh,
dog
I'm
is
just
there.
really excited.
It's doing
oh my
that.
gosh. Okay, I'm like, okay, we're good. Never mind, we're good.
Yeah, he's here.
I was worried for a second.
Yeah.
We're all good.
What's wrong with Good Boy?
Yeah, he's the best boy.
Seeker of Rainbow says, if you are thinking about trying to summon or get the attention of Lady of Pain, let me know so I can be somewhere else.
Sounds like a good idea.
Well, of course.
I already dealt with enough. I think I may have gotten into some trouble, but that's okay. We'll go over it when it comes up.
Strahd whispers to you, Seraphine. This rainbow one is a coward.
Okay, well, not everyone is up for it.
It's true. Not everyone is brave and strong.
Sure, we'll go with that.
And
So,
resplendent.
this is out
wanted
of
to-
this is
I
meta
wanted
and out
my
of
name
character
to be
because he's
said,
been whispering,
whatever.
but it's like so do we need to find Twinthrop and pit Strahd and Twinthrop against each other again? Just that'll happen. That'll work. Out of character because I didn't
Strahd says,
whispers happen.
of course, if you want me to fight that thing again, I would be more than happy to. But
It has some
Oh,
if the Lady of Pain should send me to a maze, Seraphine, we'll be apart again. And I don't know, after
we
all
just gotta.
the centuries of yearning in Castle Ravenloft, looking out on the balcony over my demiplane of dread, ever expanding, I don't think I could handle it if I were imprisoned once more.
Mr. Strahd, I'm sorry, but what? Didn't you meet Seraphine about like 2 months ago?
We've been through a lot. Everyone's been through a lot in 2 months.
Lilia, have you ever seen the painting of her in my castle? In the study where Asher was?
Well, that's Tatiana. She's Seraphine.
Don't you understand that
Winthrop
they're
is
one
like-
and the same?
Don't you understand that the thing you fought apparently is not me? We look alike.
I understand that, Winthrop, and I understand the difficulties that two siblings can have with one another.
Sibling's a weird word.
Yes.
If you can call a clone a sibling, that would work. But
After all, it was Sergei and myself. That conflict is what caused so much trouble. Now, I would hate to see you go through something similar. Perhaps I could
Well,
tear the head off of his body and give it to you.
I mean, that's literally what I did. But I gave my head to him. That's kind of what happened. I see this?
Oh, yeah.
Gross scar. That was him.
As you show him the scar and maybe some, like, bloody scabs, his fangs start to grow longer, and he comes
Dude,
closer. I
I
see.
stick my hand in his face. You remember?
Yes.
You remember? It has special water in it, my man. It's
Winthrop,
only if you bite it, you're gonna get hurt.
You're so
I
full
dare
of
you.
You're so full of vitality, and I can almost hear
dare
the blood
you.
pumping through your body.
I dare you. There is holy water in these veins.
Oh, that's right, there is.
I dare you.
Yo, he kind of like realizes what you're saying, and he kind of dramatically puts his hands up to his face and backs off. Yeah. So yeah, you're in Sigil. You need the Lady of Pain to look at the box to get the box open. Your people are all sorts of creatures are just walking by doing their daily business.
okay. Plan. If we can get 2 people to just start arguing and then leave the box in the middle of them and have her
like a
tell...
really bad plan.
They don't have to
That's a
like
really
fight.
bad plan.
Well, what do you want to do?
Natives
Come up with
here.
something.
They live here. They will avoid conflict.
Well, not if we use magic to make them think the other person's trying to like fight them. Like we could trick one and be like, "Oh, why'd you do that?" And then they could like throw fists, and then
we could make an illusionary fight.
Okay. What is happening? No.
No, I'm not doing that.
Okay, Brave Sweet brought up a great idea of an imaginary illusion fight.
Because okay, you both have the ability to cast some sort of visual illusion of some sort. Yeah. You make your demon character. You make the other demon character. have fun at
But
it.
you know that if she's so powerful, she'll probably see through the illusions, right?
Everyone else will probably either think it is A, real, or B, entertainment.
Well, by that point, if she sees through it, she'll have to look at it, and by that point, she'll be looking at the box, and it'll
And
open.
then we got her. And then we got her.
Yeah, and then we can just
Sure.
leave, run.
She just needs to appear for a moment, and we got
Just
her.
letting.
Hey!
I'm pretty
Wait,
sure Lily
Lily
has made.
are
more-
you there? Can you please come here? We need to speak with you for 2 seconds, and then you can leave and have a good time and do whatever you need to do. I just need 2 minutes. That's it.
Or less, even.
Liz just yells in the street, changing to make herself sound louder, and she's just yelling.
Wait, so you're just yelling for the Lady of Pain to show up?
Yep.
Okay, when you do
Everyone
that,
around us goes, ah.
yeah, the crowd like splits, and people start yelling at you. Shut up, Prime Scum! You Burke!
You Birkenstocks.
You're gonna be. Some guy runs over to you and is like, "You're gonna be put in the dead box, you moron!" And he tries to cover your mouth with his hand.
Don't get off of me! I'm trying to get rid of this. I'm trying to get her attention.
Seeker of Rainbows just starts running away.
Fair.
What?
That is fair.
Strahd's cape dramatically blows in the wind.
Oh, I didn't know he had a capability.
You coward! No, it's not a capability. It's just he's just.
I mean,
so
it
dramatic.
billowed without wind is a billowing capability.
He's just dramatic for the sake of being dramatic,
He's-
and his drama is so powerful.
He spins.
He has a capability.
He spins in such a way that his cape just. You know.
It's mechanically a capability.
So Lily, you yell for the Lady of Pain, and people freak out, but nothing happens. Also, I'm gonna say there's a giant fountain here, big pool of water, like rusty, gross water.
She will start making like noises. She will start making explosion illusions and just yelling, like just doing as much as noise and pots banging as might call it as possible.
So what's the illusion?
Bad idea.
Let's see. This is gonna be like demon dancing. There's gonna be a lot of that.
A demon dancing?
Yeah, well, there's gonna be several little imps just dancing around on the water fountain, having a good
She might be
time.
large.
Fireworks in the air, just as much noise as possible. And yes, she's gonna look like that one crazy dude yelling on the train.
What spell is this?
I'm using.
Devil went down to Duran. All of
I
it.
mean, she has precipitation and thaumaturgy and minor illusion, so she's
Okay.
just kind of doing a combination of all of this.
Alright, so
Devil went round.
you start with
Wiggle.
your illusions and dancing and stuff, and people are just. You see, there's like a couple guards in armor that start pointing to you and whispering, and they start to walk over. And suddenly there's a disturbance in the pool.
God.
And you remember back to when you went into the garden on your ship. And freaking Twinthrop was buried in the dirt, and he just sat up and said hello. So all of a sudden, in the fountain, Twinthrop just sits up and looks at you. Now he's like 12 feet tall now, and he's still got Winthrop's head, and he's got that black body with the long arms and the long black claws. And he looks at you, Lilia, and he says, "You're being silly again." And he waves his hand, and 3 spider fiends appear by the fountain. And he says, "Can you please give us
I
the
did
box?"
again.
And the spider fiends like start angrily roaring at you, and we can roll initiative.
Awesome, she'll come.
Winthrop immediately yells, "You're gonna get mazed, my dude!"
Oh, hello, Winthrop.
Are we rolling initiative or what's happening?
Yeah, we are rolling
for
initiative.
Okay. I'm just it's nonsense over here. Oh god.
It is.
Hopefully get the attention.
Alright. Just try to get my stats here. Alright, let me roll my initiative. I rolled really bad. Let's see, I'll put it right here. Okay, Lily, what'd you get?
I got an 11.
Who has the box right now, by the way?
I
Not me.
Lilia,
Yeah.
let me note that. Box, arrow.
I was holding it the last time. So.
Are we gonna play some hot potato? It sounds like
Yeah.
we are.
Might be. We might be.
Whee! Just give it to
Seraphine,
me. I can take care of it.
what did you
I
get?
got 17.
Winthrop, what'd you get?
12.
What about Bracery?
I got 16.
16. And what about Airly?
15.
Woo! High scores.
Sarah,
Nice.
Brave, Airly.
What? What'd you do?
No. People were like, this is like GTA with Sigil out and Daddy. I was like, Lily's trying to get 5 stars so the Lady of Pain will show up.
Yeah, she just got a rocket launcher and she's firing
Grand
it.
Theft Auto.
You're not wrong!
Alright, so Seraphine, 30 feet away, there are 3 spider fiends and a big giant Twinthrop standing in a fountain. And they want the Infernal puzzle box, which contains the 5th piece of the Rod of 7 parts. So, what would you like to do? People are running and screaming now.
Of course. I'll yell at Straw to take on Twinthrop, and then I'll cast a guiding bolt to hit one of the spider fiends.
Oh, you tell Strahd, okay.
Yeah.
I'll roll for the NPC. Oh, alright.
Roll for Rainbow too. See how far away she gets.
She's gone.
Okay. It's gonna be 16 to hit the spider fiend.
Spider fiend stats. You hit.
Yeah. 4d6. Oh. Okay. 8, 9, 10, 12 points of radiant damage.
So you run up and slice into it?
I used the guiding bolt, so
Oh, guiding bolt.
it's just like a arcane blast of both radiant energy, and the next person has advantage on the attack.
Okay. Alright, and that's it for Seraphine?
Yes.
Very sweet. There are 3 spider fiends and a big giant demon Winthrop. And they want the box.
Oh god, I take a shot at the spider fiends because I feel like that's the only use I really have right now.
So you want to shoot
Oh
the one.
god.
The one that Seraphine just hit would give you advantage if you attack that one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like that because I just rolled a 3 and that's not great.
Yeah. No. Roll again.
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, well, take the 3.
No.
But I
Roll
get 2. I get a second attack. That was a 4, and that was an 8. God.
Well, what's it total?
So roll
Oh,
the
yeah,
hit.
Because you're gonna have a really high
Bonus.
bonus.
Like my
Yes.
bonus is freaking 9 on my ice knife, so it's like
Yeah.
yours
Yeah,
has
we-
to be good.
You
I
rolled
can
an,
look it up for you if you want.
you
but-
rolled an 8 to hit.
No. My
Before
highest
bonuses?
roll on my second one was 8.
Well,
Hold
do you
on,
get
no,
bonuses?
hold on, because you would have
You check
You
on
have
the
a-
D&D Beyond.
Your
Yeah,
proficiency bonus, that should be
Do you have? Are
I
you
have it
using
open. so
spell
give
or
it
your
to me.
bow?
right. So
think
that brings it up to 12. Add your dex bonus if you're using your arrow, bow and arrow.
I am.
So add your dex
So that's
bonus
plus
to that.
3.
Plus 3.
So that makes it 15.
15.
Alright, so you rolled an 8 and got a 15 total, so you have plus 7 to hit total. Normally.
That's what it sounds like.
Okay.
Think
Yeah.
so?
So,
Actually,
this-
is it arrows or is it a sword?
Arrows.
So it's plus 11
Oh,
Plus
Okay.
11. Oh,
because you have
Wow,
a-
I didn't know. What the heck?
Look at your
Okay.
D&D up page.
yeah, look at your D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
On purpose.
Do
Bring
I
it
need to
out.
pull it up for you? Again?
The second arrow hits a spider fiend. Please roll damage.
I'm gonna pull up Ramsey's character
Wow.
because I'm
So that was
curious now.
10. That was 10 altogether. And then I
Oh,
believe
yeah, that's a great
just a
dex.
plus-
Holy moly!
10 altogether,
Yeah.
10 damage.
I don't want you to ever not use your bonus again, because I'm gonna be mad at you.
That's
Yeah.
11. That's almost like a guarantee hit.
Yeah.
Well, I wrote it down, so now we got it. Plus 11 to hit. Okay, so
plus 11.
your first arrow misses, right? But there's a crowd of people. So it whizzes by a spider fiend, and it
Uh-oh.
hits some lady in the back.
Oh
She
no!
falls to the ground.
Uh-oh.
Whoops.
And is that it for Brave Suite?
I think so.
It's okay.
It's like, oh my.
That's
Whoops.
Captain Brave Suite, who flies your dragon ship and also owns a small jammer,
Wow.
which is a spawn of the legendary Spelljammer. Is that it for Brave Suite?
Yes.
Do you want Fabio to do anything, your flesh golem?
He doesn't have any spells, does he? He can just go and get in there and get messy, though.
You just know that when he starts fighting, there's a chance he goes berserk. And he
Oh.
might just start attacking
Yeah.
random people.
Oh shit.
And I think our point is to cause chaos, not to cause more problems for us. So I'm just gonna hold him back.
Okay. After Brave Suite is Airly.
Okay, I'm gonna get into melee with one of the spider fiends. Oh, that's a 28.
That hits.
Jesus.
Get it.
Does it hit?
Oh, that hits, yeah.
Okay.
No,
Um,
it doesn't.
That's hang on. That's 9 damage for the first one, and then the second attack, 16.
Yes.
Okay. Oh my god, 9 damage again.
Do you use the pizza cutter side or the regular side?
The regular side.
Okay. Alright. So that's
Okay, I have that.
18 total. Alright. So you run up to the spider fiend. So one of Brave Suite's arrows hits some lady. She falls over. Then Airly, you run across. You run up to a spider fiend and you slash into it. And then it is Winthrop's turn.
Okay. So wait, what is the situation right now? So there's-
Airly
there's-
is in melee with one of the spider fiends.
Okay.
Seraphine and Brave Suite are firing off ranged attacks at the spider fiend. Twinthrop is
Nice.
standing in the fountain. Strahd is getting ready to dramatically pose. So.
Cool.
Nice.
All right. How far away is the spider fiends, and are they like the one that's not in melee range of Arlie?
There are okay. Twinthrop is 30 feet away from you, so spider fiends are probably like 20 feet away from you.
Okay.
So there's 3 of them. So if Airly attacked the one on the far side, there's probably one in the middle and one on the other side. So that's probably 10 or 15 feet away from Airly.
Cool. And then there's also just like bystanders around.
Yeah, they're trying to run away, but right now it's chaos. It's like Black Friday. It's like that.
Ah, got it. Okay, I'm gonna just hurl an ice knife at one of the spider fiends, probably one that so no one is near. That way, so it doesn't blow up in cold in their face.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do that. So I have to roll a hit first. Let's find out. That's not very good. Let's see. I got 12. Wait, no, 13. I added wrong.
13 hits exactly.
Oh, really? Oh. So a 4, apparently, everybody. Okay. That does 1d10 piercing damage. Where'd my d10 go? There it is. Okay, that was a 2.
2 damage.
Yeah, I rolled bad. But then it explodes and it has to make a dex save.
Dex save. I rolled an 18.
Okie dokie. So it's a bit chilly for it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that just barely beats my DC.
Okay.
So.
And that's it for Winthrop.
Yeah, for now. Though I'm gonna step towards Lilia just so I'm nearby in case she needs to hand over the box at any given time.
All right.
And hot potato it.
Lilia, you've got the box. Winthrop is next to you. What do you want to do?
What is where are all of the bad guys at?
They're the spider fiends are 20 feet away, and behind them is Twinthrop, who's 30 feet away. Airlee's
If
fighting.
I
with
were
the
to
spider
cast
fiends.
a 30-foot cube, can I get all of them?
Yeah,
Is anybody else in that?
you could do it in such a way that it wouldn't hit Airlee.
Okay, excellent. I'm doing hypnotic pattern on them, and all of them have to make wisdom saving throws.
15.
15, no.
15 was the highest.
Oh, okay. Well then, they all get hypnotized and they can't move. They can't move, and you create a twisting pattern of color waves through the air in a 30-foot cube within range. The pattern appears movements and vanishes. Each creature in the area who sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed by the spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
Incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
Yep.
Nice.
They get to save again at the end of their next turns.
The spell ends for the affected creature if it takes any damage or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor.
That's horrible for me. All right.
Intriguing.
So they're all hypnotized, all of them.
Yeah.
Okay. So is that it for Lilia?
Yep.
So Lilia, you tap into the power inside of Good Boy and Seraphine. You draw it out. And you hypnotize all of the demons, all of them.
Yeah.
So
Jeez.
wait. You're an anime protagonist?
Yes. I use the
Beautiful.
power of friendship.
Perfect.
So
This is very
That
canon.
is her new pact. She uses the power of friendship now.
So
Very
then Strahd runs over to Twinthrop, climbs
No!
up his back,
No! Stop it!
and
No!
sinks his teeth into Twinthrop's neck,
God damn it!
drawing precious lifeblood, which snaps Twinthrop out of its stupor.
But it gonna hurt. Probably.
And, yes, Twinthrop takes.
He didn't know.
Run!
To be fair, he didn't know.
Yeah, he didn't know.
I said it! I yelled it.
He chose to ignore you.
Well, he couldn't hear you over the dramatic music that was playing in his ears.
Okay.
Song.
Alright.
He's got his own theme going at all times. It's organ music. It's edgy. Like Phantom of the
Yeah.
Opera.
Yep.
All right.
Get a constantly rock opera in the back.
So he climbs on his back, and then it's Twinthrop's turn. Twinthrop grabs him and throws him across the square, and Strahd crashes into a building and hits the ground. And then Twinthrop, with his long, lanky legs, just kind of strides past the spider fiends and Airlee. And Airlee, you can get a shot on him if you want.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, do it.
18.
That
Hit.
hits.
12 damage.
12.
Nice.
You slice into him. He doesn't seem to notice. And he walks past, and he squats down, in front of you, Lilia, and he says, "Hi, Lilia. The queen wants the box, so we'll take it to her, okay?" And like one eye is bigger than the other. He's starting to look not so much like Winthrop.
I don't want to give the queen the box. I feel like we go over this every time, but I don't think she's a good person, and honestly, I think that you deserve better than her.
He says, "Ha ha ha! You are joking."
I'm not joking.
And then
Make an insight check. Insight check, Mike.
insight check. He can make an insight.
I'm just saying.
He failed it. He failed it. So, the crowd, the Black Friday crowd was all running in one direction. Now you hear screams from that direction as you see the 10, 15-foot tall hovering Lady of Pain flying.
Hey.
And now they're splitting, and she's just like carving a path through them, literally, like blood's flying everywhere as they're all just getting chopped up. And she's hovering her way towards all of you.
Lilia, hold up the box.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like, hold on, Winthrop. I just need to do something, Winthrop. I just need to do something real quick, and then we'll get back to this whole, ordeal. Give me a second. And she'll like.
All right, wait a minute.
And it higher than Winthrop can reach. Just
Higher than Winthrop can reach? How tall do you think Willie is?
with mage hand.
Sure, I can do. Yes, I can do that. So, mage hand, box up in the air.
All right, then it is Seraphine's turn. So Seraphine, Winthrop is right here squatting in front of almost your whole group. Only Airly went over to the Spider Fiends. So you've got Winthrop right in front of you, who wants the box. He's right next to Lilia. You got Airly fighting 3 Spider Fiends by herself. And then the Lady of Pain is heading towards all of you.
Oh god.
And she'll probably be over here next on her next turn.
Okay, then. I'm gonna try to get Winthrop distracted and look away from her. So I'm gonna slap him with an inflict wounds at 4th level.
Okay.
Let me roll to see if that hits. That does. 17 plus 8.
Yeah.
25.
Yes.
Okay, let me get more dice really fast, because this is...
I can roll for you if you want, but if you have enough dice, do it.
I got it. I just need 2 more. It's 60-10. So, let me go a little hard. I got it right here. Okay. Nah. Okay. Oh. Okay. Let me pull this together. So that's 9. 15. So that's 23. 29. 37 points of necrotic damage.
Oh my god.
Don't touch my friend. I'm
All right.
trying to distract him. So
Flick wounds on him and he like yells out, "Ah!"
Leave her alone.
He looks at you like mad, but then he sees it's Seraphine and his features soften. He says,
Yeah, get distracted.
"It's you. Hi."
Oh god.
Oh, everybody loves Seraphine and Winthrop.
I
It's just like absolute facts.
How about I end the Queen of Chaos's reign by stealing her boyfriend?
I promise I'm not a masochist. I promise.
That's fine.
Winthrop
I'll
seems to be.
end my turn.
All right. After Seraphine is Braceweed.
Oh god. As soon as I see the Queen of Chaos, I'm hiding.
Oh, it's the Lady of Pain, not the Queen of Chaos.
The,
You're gonna hide from her? Okay.
The Lady of Pain. Oh.
So there's buildings everywhere.
Powerful badass ladies,
Here's-
please.
Different is blade face and tentacles. There's difference.
I know,
These
but
are
I'm
different things.
I'm scared. I'm scared. She's
You can be
she's
scared of both
bad-eyed.
of them.
She's
This is
bad-eyed.
There she is.
She's all bad-eyed. She's like, oh my god!
So you're gonna run?
She's gonna run and like try to hide behind buildings or something.
right, do you want to go in a building or like in an alley behind a building? What would
I
you
think
like?
in an alley because she doesn't want to like leave her people, but she's freaking out because she feels she doesn't like it. She doesn't know.
Okay. So
That's
Brave Sweet,
something
you
you could do.
and Fabio will go with you.
All
So
right.
you run into an alley and go behind a building, kind of peek out.
I think she actually does scream. It's the Queen of Chaos. We summoned the wrong girl.
Just on instinct. Just uh-oh.
As you're running,
Gotta go.
Citizen says, "It's a Lady of Pain," and you run. You go around a building into an alley. All right, and that was.
You.
Airly, it's your turn. You're alone, and there's 3 spider fiends. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna keep attacking the one spider fiend that I'm on. Okay. That's a dirty 20. I wish
That
it was
hits.
a natural 20.
That.
Oh, shoot. I can't do math.
Mood.
15 damage?
15. All right, blood shoots out of it. You have bloodied it. It is hurt pretty bad. Is that it for Airly?
No, I got one more attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
27.
Jesus
hits.
Christ.
Oh, and it's hypnotized, right? So, boom.
I forgot.
11 damage.
Okay, it's hurt very bad. The other 2 near it are still hypnotized. Is that it for Airly?
Yes.
Winthrop, what would you like to do?
Okay, so if is Lilia still holding like the box above his reach with the mage hand and everything, and the Lady of Pain's coming towards us, and it's all not good?
She hasn't done that yet. She's still holding it in her hands, I think.
Cool. Lilia, is that your plan?
I'm going to like beat the Queen of Chaos, and I'm just gonna be like, yeah.
The Lady of Pain.
Yes. Wait. The difference. That's not me saying it. I know the difference.
I told you it was her. I told you. Run.
Stop it.
Well,
No.
I should make another one that's like the Queen of Agony or something. Just
No.
Empress of
Empress.
Empress of Agony. Yeah.
Yes.
um,
But she's like the nicest person, and she just chills out.
Mm.
People just call her that because everybody's afraid.
it's like she looks very scary.
Maybe that's just like her
Yeah.
name. Her parents named her Empress Agony.
It's like,
Yeah.
listen, this was their goal. It didn't work.
Yeah.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I see the Lady of Pain coming. I'm like, Lilia, I would recommend not being able to be seen by her. I don't know if she can see through anything, but I would not. Not good.
For your life.
Special looking.
Don't worry, I got it.
I cast
I
Earth
have a plan.
on Twinthrop, so he can't like do anything,
What do you
like,
cast?
or he has to stay on the ground basically. So Earthbind, so he'd have to make a strength save.
Earthbind, strength save. Got it.
Yeah.
Ooh, I rolled an 18.
Oh, that barely makes it. Okay.
Dang it.
That's
Yeah.
it. Is that it for Winthrop?
I start I start walking away, but I keep my eyes on Twinthrop and Lilia, and I'm just like, I would step away from anyone who is causing. Yeah, I would walk away as soon as possible, Lilia, and I'm just wanting to be far enough away that I'm not like in a crossfire like last time.
All right, so you're getting like, you'll use your move to get like 30 feet away.
Yeah,
Do
but
you want to go in the direction the Brave Suite went, or a different direction?
I still want to be in visibility of those two.
Okay.
So if Brave Suite is still in visibility, I guess that way.
I
but
assume so, because she could not have gotten that far.
Well, you double moved, so you got to go 60 feet. So Winthrop can get halfway towards you, Brave Suite.
All right.
So is that what you do, Winthrop?
Yeah, but I am ready to react if needed. Okay. Yeah, that's what I do.
Alright, win. Great. Alright, Lilia. It's like slow motion. Twinthrop is squatting in front of you. Braithwaite heads out along with Winthrop. I think Seraphine is still next to you.
Yep.
Airly's over by the fountain. You're holding the box. The Lady of Pain is in your peripherals. Kind of coming towards you. You just see blood, 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 blood. What do you do?
I'm going to take Mage Hand and I'm going to put it up in the air and just kind of like beacon of light it, just be like, hey, this way, right here, pointing in that direction.
Oh god.
Alright,
And I'm
Mage.
gonna stand my ground.
I am so scared.
I'm terrified.
So you just put
Don't
it.
worry, it's fine.
You just send it straight up in the air above you.
Doesn't stop me from being scared.
Yep.
Alright, Mage Hand. I just want to see how far it goes. Oh.
30
I would have
feet.
laughed and sent it in Brave
30.
Sweet's direction.
30 feet.
Okay.
30 feet in the air. Nice.
That's the farthest it can go up.
Alright, so you send it 30 feet up, and Twinthrop like watches it go up, and he laughs. Alright. Is that it for Lillian? You're staying where you are?
Yep.
Ah!
Let's see. Strahd got thrown into a building.
Oh.
The Lady of Pain is coming. So, the Lady of Pain is floating towards all of you, right? And Seraphine, you're right there.
Yeah, I'm right
So
there.
Strahd runs over to you and wraps his cloak around you, hoping to protect you from the Lady of Pain's sight.
Oh, thanks.
And let's see.
Not worried at all.
Winthrop.
This is fine.
Yeah, Lily's just scared.
Twinthrop yells something in Abyssal to the spider fiend that's fighting airily. Yeah?
I speak Abyssal. I would like to know what he says.
Oh,
Yeah.
He says, "Use your webs, friend." And the spider fiend like turns its butt and shoots a strand of webbing.
I'm glad that there's a word for friend in Abyssal. That makes me feel good.
And
It's a direct translation.
a natural 20 shoots a strand of webbing, connects to the box, and retracts it.
Oh
Do
no!
I get a-
To...
do I get an attack of opportunity for this?
Yeah, I would
Or
say
is
so. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try to, stop that from happening. 14.
14 hits the spider fiend.
yes.
Nah, buddy. Oh. 15 damage.
Jeez.
76. Oh,
Do
it
it.
is hurt super bad.
Oh.
So it reels the box back in, and so this spider fiend who's bleeding, you're stabbing it to death. And it's holding the box in its hands. Okay. What's Twinthrop gonna do?
What is he gonna do?
He smiles at Lilia, and he just brazenly turns and lurches over to where Airly is, assuming you're not going to make opportunity attacks against him, because you're his friends. So what do you do when he provokes from you, Lilia and Seraphine?
Oh god.
I can only do like hitting it, right? I can't do
Yeah.
like magic.
Yeah, unless
like
you took the Warcaster feat.
Okay, so I can't do like a reaction thing.
It would just
No.
be whacking him with a staff or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do either of you make an attack on him, or do you just let him walk?
I would let him walk.
Same.
So Twinthrop goes over to the spider fiend right next to Airly, and he reaches down and he picks up the box from the spider fiend.
Oh wait. Oh no. I thought. I got it mixed up in my head. I thought it just took a normal box. I didn't know it stole the actual box.
No. Yeah.
What other
Okay, my brain. I'm thinking
Well,
like crates and stuff. I'm
Oh.
thinking of Skyrim boxes.
Oh.
So are you gonna hit him or not?
This is dude playing
Yeah,
the
it's already
Xbox.
too late.
Fine, I guess.
Skyrim box.
So you are going to attack him?
Well, it's a little too late. I'll stick with my decision because I already
Alright.
said so.
He walks over and picks up the infernal puzzle box that the spider fiend was holding. And then, so who's the Lady Pain going after here? Demons, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Going
Airly,
after them.
Oh boy.
make a strength or a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck.
It can't be strength, Sean.
That'd be con for the cuts of many bleedings.
Oh god, please make it. You're screwed otherwise.
I got an 18.
Okay. So you take 44 damage as cuts
Add
form
them up.
cuts
She's
form
fantastic.
all over your body as the Lady of Pain hovers up and is looking down and people are screaming, and then the spider fiends, the two hypnotized ones, are just cut, dead. Dead, and when they die, they just turn into a pool of demon ichor. So all three spider fiends die. Winthrop just smiles at her and says hello, and there's cuts like forming all over his body, and the puzzle box bursts open, and the piece of the Rod of Seven Parts plops to the ground.
Grab it!
Can I try to catch it?
Oh.
No, not yet. But
Okay.
I'm next.
one thing you didn't know was that an agent of Shemeshka has been invisible,
Of course.
waiting for the box to
Why
be
not?
opened. And now she reveals herself.
Let's go.
Oh, is there a pal that I try to make friends with?
What a bitch.
Yes.
Oh god.
Look at-
Ah!
Let me look at her stat block.
I'm
A
gonna kill
female,
her.
a female tiefling suddenly becomes visible.
I'm
And she
gonna
has
slap her.
mage hand. Look at that.
Right.
So she
I'm
doesn't.
gonna slap her with every 5th level spell I own.
So she was near Lilia and Seraphine, right? So she uses her mage hand, and the piece of the rod goes into her hand. And then, scared, she runs where the crowd is, trying to blend into the crowd. So she gets 30 feet towards the crowd. And that's it for the bad guys. And then it is Seraphine's turn.
Fuck yeah, bitch, you going down. I'm gonna yell for Strahd to, like, help everyone and
Well,
run.
Right now, he's right next to you, hugging you with his cloak covering you.
Yeah,
And
I'm bringing-
as you see that happen, and then when you're about to yell for Strahd, you see his lips are dangerously close to your neck.
I'm just gonna, like, elbow him in the chest, push it from 30 feet. Like,
Hey,
you know,
don't talk for that right now. We got shit to do.
control yourself. And I'll use my 30 feet of movement to try to catch up to the,
You do. You catch right up to her. She's a tiefling in robes. You run right up to her. And what do you want to
am
do?
I able to touch her?
Yeah, that was your move. You still have your action.
Okay, dope. Let me get more dice for... Let me see if I hit first. Well, actually, no. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds at 5th level.
Oh, God.
And I'm going to use my natural 20 that I got.
Oh.
Yes, do it.
So, let me get...
Oh, you're using your natural 20. All right.
Yeah! That's going to be so much damage!
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of damage. You can't fucking steal from me.
Woo!
Who do you think you are?
I'm sorry, how much damage is that?
It's 7d10 to start. And then
So
double.
14 d10 damage.
Yes. Don't touch my stuff. You don't get to touch me or my friends or anyone. Where is it? I have it.
That's more damage possibility than what the Lady of Pain could have inflicted to
Yeah, you know
Ollie
what?
right
I'm
then.
my own god, okay?
That's terrifying.
I have the power of God and anime on my side.
I mean, it's true. You're cleric and also a little bit
The power of friendship.
Yep. Okay. You get all.
Is anybody letting know Brave Sweet? Like, she run into the crowd? She doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, she's gone. Okay, let me
Don't be scared.
do
It's
the
fine.
math on this.
Fine, we
fine.
got it's fine.
God.
Oh. I wanted to be friends with her, but now she's dead.
Okay, that's 78 points of necrotic damage.
78.
Yeah, it was 39 times 2.
So she's running. You run. You chase her. You catch up to her. You cast it. To, I guess grab her shoulder or something.
She's like,
Yeah, I grab her shoulder and try to pull her back, and I'm like,
She just seizes up and falls to the ground and drops the piece of the rod. And there's all these people running, and it's getting kicked around.
oh shit, I'm gonna try to scramble for it.
All right. And then it is Brave Sweet's turn.
Don't take my stuff.
Is the crowd running towards me? When I'm running away? I don't know.
No, but you could get over
No.
to where Seraphine was if you double.
Well, she's still freaking out. I think she turns around, glances. I don't know if her eyes can see very well, but I think maybe she composes herself better and realizes, oh, it's just the Lady of Pain. Whatever. My bad. But she was.
Nobody has ever said that about the Lady of Pain. Oh, it's just the Lady of Pain.
Oh, it's
Whatever.
easy.
it's fine.
I assume everybody's jumping into the crowd, getting. I don't know. She doesn't know what's going on. Her original plan was to actually use her sending stone to maybe get in contact with someone on the ship and be like, it's okay. It's just the Lady of Pain, whatever.
Well, I mean, 60 feet away from you, the piece of the rod that you need is on the ground, and people are trampling over it as they're running away from the Lady of Pain. That's basically what's happening. So do you want to do anything other than contact your crew?
I think she just doesn't know it because I know what's going on, but I don't think
Okay.
Brave Sweet actually knows what's going on. So that would be metagaming. So she just contacts the crew in a panic.
All right.
And composes herself. And then she maybe starts making her way back.
Airily, the Lady of Pain is right next to you.
Oh shit.
You see all three spider fiends are reduced to pools of demon ichor. Winthrop is getting all chopped up. There's just cuts all over him, and he looks confused. And the piece of the rod is over that way, on the ground. You see it tinkling around as people are running.
Oh, poor.
Well, Airly is kind of afraid of the Lady of Pain right now. So I think when she sees her, she just kind of like jumps back a little bit, but then she's like, no, I've got to do this. And then so she'll run into the crowd and try to find the.
Okay, so
find the
make a perception.
Bless her.
Okay, I don't think my perception's that great. It's okay. 10.
It's bouncing around, but you aren't able to quite get. You're near it, but you're not close enough to grab it.
Stop moving!
All right, nah, I think that's it for Airily, unless there's something else you wanted to do.
No.
Winthrop, you are halfway towards where Brave Sweet is. You see the crowd, the Lady of Pain. You can see very clearly Winthrop standing there looking at the Lady of Pain, confused as he's getting just cut to pieces. And over in the crowd, you see Seraphine drop the thief, and Airily desperately trying to find the piece of the Rod of Seven Parts.
Okay. Oh. Could I dash over to assist early in finding finding? That's what I'm trying to say.
So what's that? What are you doing?
Is it possible for me to dash over and help
Yeah.
thoroughly find things.
Make a perception, see if you can find it, and then if you make your perception, you can try to grab it.
Cool.
Come on, you got this. You got this.
My perception's pretty good. Let's see if. Ooh, that's not bad. 22.
Oh,
Okay.
Nice.
You run right
Grab
over to it. Now just make a sleight of hand check to grab it, if you want to grab it.
Want to try to.
Okay.
do it.
Sure.
You got good decks. You got this.
What'd you get?
It's not coming out. Is 16? You said?
16. Yes, 1 6.
Gotcha.
Okay. So you run into the crowd. It's bouncing around, and it just bounces right up at you, and just you catch it right in your hand.
Yes.
Cool.
All right.
Apparently gives you a thumbs up.
Is that movement and action?
Yeah.
I bonus action 15 feet into the crowd. I'm now a ghost into the crowd, and hopefully no one can see me.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm continuing on the hiding.
Lilia.
Blessing of the Raven Queen. That's what it's called.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just bamf.
All right.
Okay.
Lilia, you see Winthrop get the piece and blend into the crowd, and you see Winthrop getting chopped up by the lady.
I'm gonna.
And I guess when you look at the lady, you see
No.
her aura, which is like every color. And she does have a keyhole in her chest.
Oh, shit.
This is a new ability I didn't know existed.
I thought I lost it, but okay.
In times of stress, you're like the Incredible Hulk.
Maybe.
Geeky holes.
Power of the heart? I don't know. I didn't know if this is an ability I didn't know this is an ability at all.
I will fill you in later because
Cool.
this is a lot of stuff happening right now.
That's fair.
I'm going to try.
Still running
and
away.
I'm gonna try to get the Queen of Chaos off of Winthrop.
Lady of Pain!
Why am I doing? Brienne!
Mistress Agony.
Lady of Pain! I want to get her off of Winthrop.
I told you it was a lady of pain.
You want to get her off of Twinthrop. How are you going to do that?
God, Lilian, it's too hard.
So you're going to save Twinthrop?
Yes, I'm going to try and do infestation on her, and I'm going to do prestidigitation, minor illusion, like get her attention this way.
You cast Infestation on the Lady of Pain?
Yes, it's a con.
What?
This is happening.
Yeah.
This is a dark path.
I do not have anything to. What? I'm scared. I'm scared.
Infestation. Where is that spell? How does this spell work?
It's a cantrip. Basically, it says that it's like gross bugs and stuff, but I'm recoloring it to be butterflies.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she has to make a con saving throw.
The Lady of Pain. You're sending butterflies. The Lady of Pain.
Yep.
Hey, Lady of Love.
What does it do if she fails?
She takes poison damage.
What? All right. So.
I'm just trying to get her attention. I don't want her to think
Alright.
that it's actually gonna hurt her, but I'm trying to get her to look at me.
So she's staring at Twinthrop, and it's just chop, 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 and he's just got cuts all over him. Blood's coming out. And then all of a sudden, the butterflies appear. She starts looking at the butterflies, and they just die, 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 die. And she turns, rotates angrily at the caster, Lilia. You gonna do anything else on your turn, Lilia? Use the cantrip on the Lady of Pain. How dare you? What the heck?
I'm sorry. It made me sad. I can't watch him die.
Lilia, who's now the living embodiment of one of the 3 rules of the multiverse. And remember when Theron died in my Planescape campaign, 3 multiverses merged. So nobody knows what would happen if Lilia died.
Oh God.
So
Nobody
I'm
wants
gonna
to
be
know what would happen.
I'm just gonna be like, Twinsup, you can do better than this, and she's gonna just gonna check something real quick.
Still have a move.
Yeah, hold
And
on.
a bonus action if you have any spells that can be cast with a bonus action.
Yeah, so I'm going to run, and I'm also actually I'm gonna Misty Step and then I'm gonna run.
Oh, you Misty Step. You
Yep.
run. Now, okay. Running. Do you want to run towards Brave Sweet? Do you want to run towards the crowd where Winthrop is, or do you want to run in a different direction altogether?
Okay, how do you get back to the ship? What is the key?
I'm probably running towards the ship.
Yeah.
Well, the
towards Brave
ship
Sweet.
isn't here. It's in
The portal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
running towards the portal where the ship would be.
Yeah, Brave Sweet is in that direction.
okay, so I know when has the Rod of Summon Parts, so I'm trying to get her not to look at him. So I'm running towards Brave Sweet.
Wow.
Why do you want to look at me?
Wow.
I apologize for everything and nothing at the same time.
D&D, everybody.
That's how it is.
All right. So, all right, that was Lily's turn. Let's see. So, Seraphine, you killed that lady. So I guess Strahd comes over to where you are. I guess he's transfixed by the spreading pool of blood coming from this lady.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
And so the Lady of Pain killed the butterflies. Lily is running towards Brave Sweet. And the Lady of Pain floats. She's like 10 or 15 feet tall. And so she ignores everybody else. Just starts flying after Lilia. And Lilia
Oh no.
30 feet. So
60 feet because I did Misty Step.
60 because you Misty Step. But all she has to do is look at you. So
Oh God.
I'm scared.
So Lily is running, Lady of Pain closing in on her, and I think we'll just stop it right there until.
What?
Brave Sweet is terrified. You brought
I think you
one
need
thing
to
she's
blame
random.
Dylan
Lily,
for all
don't
this.
be down.
Oh, thank you, Lord Arctic Frost. Wow.
Thank you.
Yay!
So we actually hit another one.
Yay!
This time I'll assign numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll be 6.
Write notes.
I don't want to do a double. So it's Lilia. You get a natural.
You're gonna need it where you're going.
Next time.
You and me both have the D20 at our disposal, which is good.
Used a cantrip on the Lady of Pain. What the
I
heck?
did do that.
She's about to do another one next week. You just watch.
What the heck?
Amaze you.
But you are drawing.
Here.
So you actually saved Twinthrop, and
Yeah.
you drew the Lady of Pain away from Winthrop.
Ooh.
Yep.
But you're drawing the Lady of Pain towards Brave Sweet
And the
Fabio and yourself.
Okay, well, Brave Sweet is ahead of me, so I'm assuming she's
And
already.
potentially the ship if she finds out the portal.
Yeah.
That would be
Hey,
so.
2 more people going.
That'd be funny. I mean, if you went through the portal and Lady Pain followed.
Oh God.
Probably wouldn't care, to be honest. Like, fine, they're out. Good.
All right, why don't we do plugs? Aya, got any plugs?
Yes. Every Friday on Scotty Hood's channel, we play Retroverse. Me and Callie, every other Friday, but there's also another game, the Intersecting Fridays. It's always fun, always good, and if you want to see me panic about a different character who does nothing wrong and she's a good being that just has a lot of really crappy friends. Well,
Excuse me.
okay, not you guys. Not you guys. Just in general, she has friends that are crappy. But that's every Friday, 7:30 on Scotty Hood channel.
All right. Chloe, you got any plugs?
Yes, you can find me on Twitter at Chloe_Fairy1. And hopefully I will be uploading new pictures of my dice setup. So catch me over there.
Nice.
Brienne, you have any plugs?
I have a tutor. You can follow my tutor on Steam Cat Breezy and blah blah blah. I'll be posting art soon because I'm actually got new paints and I'm actually using my new paints at lab. That'll be fun.
Lord Arctic
Yeah.
Frost also says, "Welcome back, Brienne."
Yay! Hey, I love you too.
Callie, got any plugs?
On Sunday mornings, I'm in Reign of Misrule on Scotty Hood's channel. I play a purple tiefling, who's badass and like the opposite of every single one of my characters.
Yeah.
But
I
also,
love all of your characters.
thank you. Also, I have a Twitter, and if you want to commission me, please commission me. I'm trying to save up for PAX Unplugged so I can actually eat food when I get there.
As it turns out, food is necessary for sustenance.
Yeah.
Yes.
Feed this soul.
Feed
And-
our good friend.
Rena, got any plugs?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Miko Karina, MIKO_CARINA. Twitch, the same, both of which I haven't been very active recently. It's been very, very busy. Busy.
Bisbee?
Busy.
You be the busy bee.
Very busy. I have been a little bit active on TikTok. I made some OCs recently. That was fun. And you can find me here most Sundays. I haven't been the past few Sundays because of sickness and other busyness, but I'm here. So yeah.
The return
What about you,
So,
Sean?
for 50 more episodes.
Yeah, so let's see. If you haven't seen it, you can check my YouTube. We just did a Descent into Avernus special game yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
Where we previewed a lot of the stuff that's in the book that comes out 2 or 3 days from now. Descent into Avernus. And just so you know, the 6th piece of the Rod of 7 Parts is going to be in Avernus. So we're gonna play through a good portion of
Done.
this adventure.
Can I kick Archon the Cruel's ass some more?
No, he's not even gonna show up.
No, John, are we gonna see what, is that game gonna affect our game? Or,
Yeah, I mean, I just ran the freaking one shot, with their character. Yes, all the games are connected, so anything that happens in one happens
It's
in
the
another.
Sean universe.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. So you're all Yami, a character from Acquisition Inc. came over here once, and there could be times where you all cross over with them, especially because you all have the Spelljammers, and
Yeah.
the group from Tomb of Annihilation has a Chaos ship. So eventually you might just fly.
can we
Together.
please have a space battle with ships and such for all of us? Because that
Oh,
would be
heck
amazing.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So this
But,
is episode.
but Fleetle and Lily are now allowed to meet because the universe will implode.
Oh.
Yeah.
And this is episode 50, so I just want to thank all the players for playing through so much. It's been awesome, and I really appreciate it. It's very hard to keep a campaign going, and I really appreciate that you all have stuck with it. And now we're getting towards the end of the Rod of 7 Parts, so to me it just gets better as you go, So now
We're
you
finishing.
just got the 5th piece. There's only 2 pieces left, so
so weird.
we're I guess gonna
I
actually
know
get
we're
through the whole
finishing
thing.
your
John,
watch.
we're going to level 20. We're making it all the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna do it.
So what would probably happen is you'll probably, assuming you don't die and assuming you get the pieces, we'll probably finish the Rod of 7 Parts. I don't know, 15 more episodes maybe. And so then we'll have to decide.
So Christmas.
what-
Dylan says 70 sessions for Rod of 7 Parts.
Yeah, maybe that it could be. Yeah, and then we'll have to decide what to do. I mean, we could just follow your characters' individual stories from there on, or
Oh.
I could use adventures from the DM's Guild, or I don't know. We'll
We can come up with
See.
something.
Yeah.
We'll
We'll
discuss
see when
it.
we get there.
all right. So thank you everybody for watching, and we will see you all again next time. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.